Hey guys, it's Zach with Turpin Landscape Design Build. I'm out in Westchester, PA today. Take a look at this awesome pondless waterfall that we built about 6 months ago. So this was really cool. We had some mature forest background. A lot of our projects are out here in the woods out in Chester County. So we have these two big mature trees we just wanted to use as anchors to build this waterfall and this stream coming through, really grabbing the perspectives from the house and from the pool when they're hanging out in the summertime. So one of the things that they had here that was existing was these raised beds, really natural, native, like ground cover type, and they were establishing trails throughout their backyard. They've got it fenced off, but beyond the fence line is basic wilderness, and they wanted to just bring that closer. And after years of thinking about it and designing their backyard, they realized there was one element that was missing. It was moving water. So that's where we came in. Though it was really important that we just grab the natural elements of waterfalls and how they look and recreate that based off of what we see it doing in nature when water's cutting through streams and creating these pooling areas. We threw a couple of cool stepping stones so it was interactive. It's right in the middle of their trails on how they walk and use the space. So we wanted to make it so that we could encourage them to come up close to the water. My favorite part about this is just how low we had to bring everything coming into this in between these two ginkgo trees. So these 5 ginkgo trees were put in as part of a design about a year before we got here. So it was really important that we didn't mess with the root systems until they get established. So just all the time we get these little fun challenges, and we always get an opportunity to show our stuff that we can work around what's existing. We have quite a few cascades kind of running from the top of this to the bottom of this, and as it's widening out and going into the wider parts of the streams and choking in, it's really gives a lot of unique opportunities to play with aquatic plants and blend those aquatics into the terrestrial, so really just starts to soften this rock over time. But the key thing with the client here was the maintenance. They wanted to keep to an absolute minimum. So for this project, we always have our pondless waterfalls as an option because it's the lowest maintenance water feature that you can get. We added a bit of budget to actually oversize the basin for this so that they don't even have to go out and top this off with water on the evaporation unless we're in some serious drought conditions. It's got about 3 times the water capacity that it actually needs just to run this with regular operation. Basically how we did that was double stacking these aqua blocks in this reservoir where the pump draws the water from and sends it up to the top to recirculate. So the client had reached out to us after a failed attempt to install a water feature in their backyard landscape. The previous contractor had done a lot of really awesome work with the stone walls that are still here. We kind of worked within those. There's some retaining walls that existed here before we started our project. That's where we came in, and they just wanted to make sure that we didn't disturb or mess anything up that was already established in their design, because they spent a lot of time with the previous contractor getting what they wanted. And that can be tough sometimes, is finding somebody that can work within the landscape style that you currently have and making sure that it blends well together so it doesn't look like you have 2 completely different artists working on your project or in your property. But I think it came out really well here, where they were able to save so much existing work and money and time that they invested, having us come in to do what we do with the water and then just kind of blending it all together to have a finished backyard. So I hope that this video was helpful, informative, or just inspired you for your backyard dreams. If you have any questions, please like, subscribe, comment, and until next time, keep building your outdoor dreams.